Career Builder Challenge now.
Presented by EA Sports and the PGA Tour. Today it's live opening round coverage of the Career Builder Challenge. Now down to hole number 15. As we catch up with today's featured golfer, just been holding steady all day long, Frank.
A solid round of golf. 4 of these will certainly bode well come the end of the week.
He has given this one the full treatment. Perfect release through the ball. And this shot is on the fairway, over 300 yards. Frank, really good chance from this position to make a birdie.
Yeah, really the only thing he's looking at right now is the flag. This is a green light special. This looks like it's going to find the target.
That will be a great look at birdie. Just needs to keep it steady here over the putt. Good job right there. Now making a move and setting himself up for, who knows, a good weekend run, maybe at another title. The former college standout has been excellent today.
Sliced through that one.
Pretty good drive here.
Another straight one.
315.
Nice long tee shot there and a good lie, Frank. Set for his next shot from a good position in the fairway. TBC Stadium, of course, has played host to the Skins Game, PGA Club Professional Championship, the Liberty Mutual Legends of Golf on the Champions Tour. I always enjoyed that. And along with the Jack Nicklaus Tournament course right next door, the finals of the PGA Tour qualifying school for a number of years. Frank, chip shot here from just on the fringe. You like to hit this the way you would a putt?
Yeah, I normally take a club that's going to land just on the flat surface of the green, then run from there. Often people take too much loft.
See if you can get this one to drop here at the 16th for a birdie.
Ooh, chance for birdie.
Starting to move now, Frank, on this leaderboard.
Certainly going all in a positive direction. He's in the middle of the pack, now top 15.
Par 3 17th. It is the signature hole here at PGA West. They call it Alcatraz with good reason. You can get locked up here and they'll throw away the key. It's a place that has spoiled a lot of rounds through the years. Appears to be a smart shot, Frank.
Yeah, no problem here. That's going to fly all the way.
Well, that's how you play the game right there. Knock it on the green and give yourself a good look at birdie.
Some snack, though.
Well, you're not going to make that putt all the time, but you'd like to at least get it to the hole.
If he keeps putting like that, he's going to be an announcer in no time.
Yo,
Holding steady now at 2 under par.
you are an announcer, bro. Shut the fuck up.
Well, Frank, hopefully the player has arrived here at 18 in a pretty good frame of mind. If not, you have to be thinking, oh, here we go again. Water left. I mean, you could shoot 100 out here on this golf course if you don't have your best stuff.
Yeah, this is another example of, you're right, if you've got the bad mojo going, this is not the hole you want to be playing. Water left, bunkers right. Somewhere in between, though, this fairway.
That was just a beautiful drive. Hit it solid and right in the middle. Frank, this is a position where a player is absolutely licking his chops here. Good chance to make a birdie.
This is when this game just looks like fun. Bunkers don't seem to be in play. The only thing you're really looking at right now is just the flag. Oh, solid strike right in the heart of the green.
Pretty good shot. That ball settles in about 13 feet away.
You'd like to think unlucky for some, but birdie putt coming up.
Oh,
that hurts.
God.
You want to know the difference between good scores and average scores?
That, right there.
Yo, this is so hard.
They'll take it. That's a
Bash
par.
shit out of my play. Bro, I'm gonna get an eagle. On this match.
Second round coverage coming your way
Maybe not
tomorrow.
this round.
For our entire crew, I'm Rich Lerner alongside Frank Navalo. So long for now.
4 rounds, 3 rounds now. I'm gonna get an eagle.
This is EA Sports, PGA Tour coverage coming your way. Today it's live second round coverage of the Career Builder Challenge.
Come here, Slacking.
Frank, that ball's sitting up like it's on plush carpeting.
Rich, if you and I had lies like that every time, we'd still be playing this game for a living.
Frank, this is obviously a green light situation.
It is, because of the tee shot. A smart layup here gives you the chance to go straight at this flag.
He's making the game look very simple right now. See it, hit it, and he's got it right on track. Birdie putt coming up. Had a par on this hole yesterday.
Nah, I'm good, thank you.
The impressive goes to 3 under with that birdie for the tournament. Now the second par 5 on this opening 9 here at PGA West. Frank, what are we looking at?
The bunker down the right side gives you that optical illusion because it sort of has that curvy edge to it, plus it sort of moves its way to that right side, and then you notice there's a bunker on the left that sneaks in on the left side. So this isn't just sort of blaze away off the tee. It still requires a good straight tee shot. If you do err a little bit, then you've got to be very cognizant of the bunkers up on the left side as you get closer to the green.
Well, those are good numbers right there. 320, 320 yards. Just crushed it in the fairway.
8 inches.
Appears to be what they call a commercial play. Very solid.
Oh, stop.
And a chance for eagle after that perfectly played shot.
Really? This is that awkward length.
and it's good. What an amazing putt.
That's what I'm talking about.
Now we're at the 8th hole here at PGA West in McKenzie, California. 559-yard par 5. Frank, what are the options here?
A good tee shot, you can certainly reach this par 5 and 2. There's a crosswalk that comes across in that vicinity of 330 yards. That's sort of the green light area if you can get it down there. Anything short of that, it becomes very much a 3-shotter. But if you can get it close to that crosswalk that goes there, then certainly this becomes opportunity knocks.
Frank, the tee shot was certainly challenging, and this second shot is as well.
It's real
Both
fish,
the tee shot
isn't
and
it?
the second shot require you to come in from that left side. The green itself angles to the right a little bit. The trouble, as we know, is all on the right
Fuck
side.
sushi,
But this is one of those
gross.
holes. You can see it on the tee and on the second shot. If you ride a 4 down, you have it.
Chance for birdie after that beautiful
That
shot.
definitely ain't
Birdie
fresh.
try again here today.
Down 3 inches.
Never quite had enough oomph on that.
Yeah, sort of a wishy-washy stroke.
Settles in over the putt.
Fuck me.
Got it for par.
7th.
Rich Lerner with Frank Nobilo for EA Sports. We're at the Career Builder Challenge, early season action. Hole number 10 as we get going on the backside. And Frank, if you're hitting it low and left or you're hitting it high and right, you can make some big numbers out. A lot of water.
Well, you certainly can, especially for those people that have to tee off from the 10th, their first tee shot of the day. Somehow sneak it down the left side. 300 yards to get past all those bunkers down the right. I don't know if you want to do that with a cold start. But the further that you can get down this hole, obviously that second shot becomes a little shorter, and you'd like to go in with a short club here. There's a wall, like a great wall of China down that left side of this green.
Come on.
Bogey here yesterday. Now this for birdie.
I ain't getting no damn bogey. But I ain't getting no birdie either. Up 8 inches? What?
Frank, that's not one you're necessarily thinking about making.
Shut up.
No, just a good putt, though. There's no two ways about that. He's putting well.
Did the job right there. Frank, how about this hole, the par 5 11th? Long one.
Oh, it is. And, you know, anything over 600 yards, only the longest it is the Bubba Watsons, the Dustin Johnsons of the world. The other ones that can get home on a hole like this. For the other ones, even those bunkers down the left side are sort of in play. You at least have to give them a cursory look off the tee. Nothing wrong with a hole, a par 5 that you can't reach. You still play it as a 3-shotter. And in some respects, you get rewarded for laying up here because that water that comes in on the left-hand side, that's not going to be in play.
He makes a great pass at the golf ball. It's powerful, but it's rhythmic at the same time. All right, Frank, time to play a little pitch and putt right now. Good chance with a good shot here to make a 4.
Yeah, holes like this is where small ball can beat big ball.
On the green, and a chance for birdie. Not a gimme, but well within his range. This is a pretty good performance right here. 6 under for the tournament. To the par 4 12th here at PGA West, short at 363 yards. But this could be really good, Frank.
Oh, straight at it.
He has given this one the full treatment. Perfect release through the ball. And this shot is on the fairway, over 300 yards. That will be a great look at birdie. Just needs to keep it steady here over the putt. Player knows they're on the move with that birdie. Quick glance at the leaderboard. They can see, Frank, they're not out of it.
Things are very volatile right now.
Fourth place. Oh, man, how did... Man, this shit is confusing.
Today's coverage brought to you by EA Sports and the PGA Tour. Today it's live third-round coverage of the Career Builder Challenge.
Shit don't make no sense,
Now at the
bro.
long par 5 11th. They call it eternity with good reason. It is 617 yards. Frank, what's the game plan here?
Hit it as long as you can, hopefully only a couple of times, and you can get fairly close to this green, little pitch up there. But even if you go for this green or try and get close, that's when you start to notice the water that comes in on the left side. So you can't just bash away. Might only be a couple of bunkers in play off the tee, but they have to be avoided.
Frank, that is position A.
Yeah, the tee shot was like silk, Rich. I mean, just sets up that second shot so beautifully.
Oh, Lord, have mercy. Oof. No. No.
Frank made this hole just a little bit harder, hitting it into the rough.
I would say a lot harder.
Ball sitting down here in the rough. He's digging in. And it makes the green in regulation. This hole's been good to him. Birdie yesterday. And trying for another one today. Really starting to shine. Moves to 10 under for the tournament.
Second.
Now the par 4 12th, only 363 yards, but Frank, it is intricate. There's a lot involved, isn't there, in playing a hole like this?
Yeah, I think this is where you have to work out, which clubs do you hit the best? Are you better with a 9 on, are you better with the wedge? Because that's the distance you want to hit it to. That's how you can be aggressive, even when you're laying up. Long and straight.
That's how you do it. This has really been a challenge all day long with these winds coming from different directions, changing speeds. It's gone from 15 upwards to 25 miles per hour. Really a test for the players. Wow, Frank, he is dialed in.
Yeah, that was just some shot on that. Easy birdie.
That birdie will help the cause.
Now at the par 3 13th, and Frank, in some ways, this is vintage Pete Dye, isn't it?
It is. His use of wooden bulkheads, plus the fact that he gives you that diminishing line. The further you go back into this green, you realize it's a larger carry. It just sort of reeks of something that's hit to the front mid-right of this green.
This is a good-looking shot.
Oh, can't hide the flagstick from that man.
Really not much to this. The only issue would be a lack of concentration or focus.
Sneaks that in. We're now tied.
Well, Frank, kind of a make-or-break hole here at the 14th, par 4, 389 yards.
Yeah, for the Cavalier player, you can sort of go at this this green in a more direct line. 290 yards will take all this bunker down the right out of play. Just leave you a flick in here. I'm going to say that's not a bad play, really. If you don't do that, then you just got to thread it down the left.
Nothing to argue about there. Right in the fairway.
Frank, what's the key here? Second shot at 14.
Green sits up a little bit, well protected by those bunkers there. A nice high, soft landing shot.
Really good distance control there, playing well to his strengths. Par yesterday, now for birdie. I thought that was in.
Yeah, it looked good. I mean, line, pace. It's hard to be critical of that.
This putt for par. Frank, a par here, that's just fine. There you have it. Round 3 is finished, and it was a good one, Frank.
Yeah, after 3 rounds in, you really could start to see who could take home the trophy when it's all said and done. Great play, though, up until this point. Round 4 should be an absolute thriller.
An absolute thriller. Good brain. Oh shit. Watch him at first, I'll be in 3rd, then I'll be in 7th, and then I'll be in 1st again. Reticulating the splines. Reticulating the spline.
This is EA Sports coverage of the PGA Tour. Today it's live, final round coverage of the Career Builder Challenge. 14th hole, par 4 of 389 yards. It is short, but Frank, there is some danger lurking along the way.
Yeah, most of it's sand. 2 options, really. Poke it down that left side, let it run down there like a bowling alley. Either that or take that bunker completely out of play. 290, 300 yard category, and get it down there where it's just a flick wedge. And
now the approach shot here at 14.
Down 4 feet.
Pretty good all day from this distance, just trying to take care of business. Little extra pep in the step right now with that birdie leading the tournament.
it might be temporary, but another one of those, and it just might be permanent.
Might be? Oh, I'm pulling them 12, son.
Well, this looks good.
Certainly is.
Frank, it makes the game easy when you play it from the fairway.
Especially when you play it from a lie like that.
Frank, the 15th is called turning home. Time now to turn on the jets, and a good chance.
Yeah, after a good drive, once again, height's going to be rewarded here with the second shot. See the way that green is protected by the bunkers. So if you can come in here really high, get that to land soft, there's a lot of flags on this green that you can go at.
Made a par in his previous round. This time, it's for birdie. Putting on a show, this tournament moves to 15 under par. Frank, this could be an exciting and pivotal point in the round, the par 5 16th.
Especially if the player decides to have a go here. If you're going to take it on a direct line, then you've got to carry all of that bunker complex. But then the other thing to realize, what's the worst thing that can happen? Just in the bunker, right? It's worth a go. Either that, hit it down the right side. There's no way you're going to reach this par 5 and 2.
Second from an excellent lie. Third shot, looking for a good one. Yes, he's hold it.
Unbelievable.
Yes!
Magnificent.
Oh, you gotta be kidding me.
Now the par 5 16th, dog leg, and it's at 600 yards, so a little bit of an advantage to the big bomber, Frank.
Yeah, they can almost take a big chunk out of this hole by going down the left side. If you can take that bunker out of play, then that's a big hit to get past that. Then all of a sudden, shortest point between two places is a straight line. You've really reduced this hole into something closer to 570 yards.
So a chance for birdie after another solid approach shot. This one just requires a little bit of focus.
Okay. Down 4 inches.
Well, we'll never know
some
if that
bitch.
had gone in, because it never made it.
Just a little tap in here. Did the job right there. Well, Frank, hopefully the player has arrived here at 18 in a pretty good frame of mind. If not, you have to be thinking, oh, here we go again. Water left. I mean, you could shoot 100 out here on this golf course if you don't have your best stuff.
Yeah, this is another example of, you're right, if you've got the bad mojo going, this is not the hole you want to be playing. Water left, bunkers right. Somewhere in between, though, this fairway.
Frank, this approach shot seems pretty straightforward. Just don't hit it left.
Yeah, it's a tough second shot. It's that visual. Once again, you've got that green that's angled to the left. But once again, like a few holes out here, you do not have to hit directly at this flag. You're allowed to move that flag mentally 15, even 20 feet to the right. There's nothing wrong with that.
This putt is to win the Career Builder Challenge. Continues to putt beautifully. Just a tremendous week of golf, and that, my friend, is a winner right there.
Yeah, and he should be proud of himself, too. It took golf of the highest quality to beat this high-quality field, and that is something that you will remember for a long, long time.
Pay me. Number 12. Frank Nobilo. Oh, better watch out. Play another one soon, guys.